short review of Extraction 2. I just caught it quickly in the morning. Uh, how is it? Well, it's the same, you know. And if you like these kinds of movies, if this is your kind of poison, you can just go ahead and watch it. We have a bigger action set piece this time, a one take action set piece, which is amazing. Hargraves has really arranged his action set pieces quite well. So if you really love action movies, Extraction 2 is right down your alley. However, we do have to realize that cinema has disintegrated into kind of a video game watching affair, nothing else. Because if you watch Extraction 2 or you watch the latest trend of movies which are coming, there's no depth. There's no depth in if you look at acting, if you look at character exploration, there is nothing. Even the worst James Bond movies are better than what you watch in Extraction 2. So if you think human drama is Christopher Helmsmith just carrying a baby girl in his hands and just running, if that's your idea of really connecting with a character, you will love it. Otherwise, there is really no it's very cursory. The character explorations are very cursory, and nowadays even the audience can understand. When you're looking at the main antagonist and you see his backstory with fast flash cuts, you already know the story. What are you trying to sell? Just go ahead and show the action. Let's forget about it. But yes, I would definitely say Extraction 2 is better than The Grey Man, because The Grey Man was horrible. I don't know if people loved it. I think it was really bad. It was just one action set piece arranged with another one, and you just did not have any feelings for any of the characters. Even though you had such amazing characters, you had Anna de Mas, you even had Dhanush, and but you did not connect with any one of the characters. You just did not care about them. You were just going through the motions. But here, of course, you love the movie because number one, you've got Christopher Hemsworth. Number two, we are really not getting a good Thor movie. So you feel happy when you watch Christopher Hemsworth do all these action, and you say, yes, this is what he's made for. And if he gets a better script with a little more depth, with little more understanding. You see, we've also watched action in our times, right? But think about the movies we watched and we loved and we grew up watching. Terminator 2, just one movie in point. Tell me, isn't it an amazing action movie? But we still remember it, and it's got so much of emotional depth, and you care about all the characters so much. That is missing in today's cinema. You cannot call Extraction 2 a cinema. It's basically a video game, nothing else, and you're just watching it. So you cannot term it as cinema. You might enjoy it, you might like it, you might love it, but you cannot term this as cinema. This is not cinema. This is just chalo bhai, from A point you have to go to B point, from B point to C point, and how are you going to go ahead and change the scenarios in between? Okay, first we'll have a little bit of gun battle somewhere in a warehouse, then we switch to a train where you blow helicopters up, then you have to go to a high-rise building, and then it's like you're just going through one level after another in your video game, eventually taking out the big boss. If you don't have a really good, big boss there at the end of the level, the stakes just fall. It doesn't work out. So Extraction 2 is just like that. Recently we had a movie called Pathan. Same thing. It's just a video game. We watched a video game. You just went to a hall, you watched a video game. There was nothing in the movie. It's exactly like that. But again, as I reiterate, it was lovely watching Christopher Hemsworth doing such great action, and this is what we expect from a Thor movie, with a little bit of backstory, which is missing. We get sissy Thor movies, what John Russo and all of them did. They just emasculated him, and we just don't have a good trajectory for Thor after that. I just hope we get a good Thor movie after this after Extraction 2, because Christopher Hemsworth said that I want to go ahead and make a movie with a little bit of depth, with a little bit of emotional depth. And what else? It's just the action. Amazing action, great action. I cannot fault the action. The action is amazing. It just keeps it going. You still keep on watching this movie, and it works. The action works. It's a little bit like, you don't have to wait for the next Call of Duty Modern Warfare game. It's just released on Netflix. The only thing is you don't have the joystick with you in your hand. That's it. That's the difference. There's nothing else to it. So that's that. If you love action movies, I think you will love Extraction 2. It is great fun to watch. But yes, on a serious note, this is not cinema. This is not cinema. This is just you're just watching a video game. That's it. Nothing else. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Take care.